Welcome back, guys. Episode 3. I am still here. I haven't fried myself with these electronics yet. Damn near close on this one. Look at this mess of wires on this one. Anyway, so for this episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be explaining the nano biscotte V4 when it is almost pre-wired. So, this is somewhat pre-wired. The only difference is you have a 3.3 volt right over here, where this blue that goes into a red. You have a resistor right over here, if my camera will focus. And what these do is these will go to your momentary switch. Your momentary switch has an LED that's built in, but it does need a resistor because it is a lower voltage. Get the calculation from the calculator at the custom saber shop. This is actually where all these parts came from. I've wired my previous red, blue, green to it. Now, one curious thing is I've had to wire the green to the red and then wire it down. The blue still gets an individual light, and the positive still gets the individual white wire. The reason why is this. This board, without the power extender, or without the extender, only gets 2 channels, not 3, in this format. So therefore, you have to wire this orange wire into the other 2 for the flash on clash. This wire is not being used because of the power extender not being present. So you have, basically in sequence, for these guys, you would have your positives, which will be your white and your red, which go into the power source. Your negatives, which will be your black, but you do also have a blue, which go to your LEDs. Now, the negative, there's one very special factor about it, is I had to wire the negative on a double to go to both the momentary switch and the main power to the lightsaber. Yes, you will have to do that. You do have 2 greens for the speaker. The order really doesn't matter. 2 yellows for the actual switch itself, for it to power. Okay? And that's basically it for that. So let me tuck this mess of wires in. Oh yeah, and also I do have a bracket that I made with a 3D pen. It's ugly, but it works. Okay? So, yeah. Arguably, it's ugly, but it's a great idea. That's how most of you who are building this were actually conceived by your parents. It's wonderful. And let me wire this up. Alright, guys. Got it all wired up. Blue momentary switch. It's pretty cool. Alright, so what we got going on here, basically, well, let's see if it fires up. It fires up. It has a motion. And it has a flash on clash with 2 flashing ones. Yeah, for the sake of making the video, I still use the, the tip that looks less like a lightsaber tip, more like, something some women keep in a drawer. But anyway, yeah, please excuse the bad jokes. I'm not necessarily very good at this, so yeah. Being on camera, it's great. Anyway, episode 3, wiring up with the nano biscotte. For the next one, I'll be making a fully unwired nano biscotte, and I will see you guys next time.